Tell me what happened.
Well, it started out as some bottles and rocks being thrown. Police had to break it up. Next night, everything had quieted down, and Wallace was walking home when he was gunned down in cold blood.
What brings you to the Times?
Wallace was the son of our housekeeper, Mary Pell Sampson. I knew Mary Pell lost his son, but I didn't know until recently that he had been murdered.
When?
19 years ago.
So it's a cold case story. Rich blue bloods obsessed with the forgotten killing of her housekeeper's son.
No, not forgotten. Never even investigated.
Wow. I think you're forgetting who's in charge here, boy. I'm kind of sorry I gotta take you with me.
Hey, this is my story. You think I'm happy about working with you and your racist caveman attitude?
Now you listen to me very carefully. My job is to learn things people don't know about and put it in the paper. I don't worry about if it's for rich people, poor people, black, white, men or women, or people you can't tell the difference. I'm the kind of Southern boy who don't care about the color of murder victims.
You're stirring up things that don't need to be stirred up.
Oh, boy. We got a cop with a big hat.
It's a zero-sum game. No one gets out alive.
Now, the boy was probably killed by his own kind, and, well, he probably deserved it.
Matt, they're gonna kill him.
Is everybody in this town armed?
Justice and righteousness.
Y'all never lost anyone you loved.
If that doesn't make you want to go out and see this movie, our two next guests definitely will. Inspired by true events, you just saw it right there. Ties here to Low Country. The new film Deadline is opening some rave reviews featuring murder, mystery, and much more. Here to tell us all about the movie premiering tonight is two stars of the film, David Ditmore and Lauren Jenkins. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having us.
Both have Carolina ties, so welcome back to the Charleston area.
Thank you. It's good to be back.
Why don't you tell us a little bit about the movie and the plot?
Well, it's the main part of this movie is about a cold case, racially motivated murder that has gone unsolved for several years, and these two newspaper reporters are determined to find out who the killer is. And that is where Lauren comes in. She kind of gets them on the path of this.
Right, Lauren, tell us about your character.
Trey Hall is a young rich Yankee blue blood who was raised by her housekeeper, Mary Pell. And when she learns about this murder nearly 20 years after the fact, she can't shake it. So despite her father's wishes, she goes to Nashville to get these two reporters involved on the case.
Okay. David, why don't you tell us about your character a little bit? That's where she runs into you and your character.
Right, correct. I'm the newspaper publisher, and I'm the boss over the two reporters that she wants, investigating this. And I run a very small paper, and our budgets aren't doing great, and they want to do a story that's way out of our viewing area, and I'm not really interested in it. But she obviously convinces them to do otherwise, and the movie kind of follows that path.
Exactly. Now, you guys both, as you said, had Carolina ties. What was it like to kind of focus on this story, which is inspired by real events that happened right here in the Low Country?
Well, for me, it was great as a young actress to get to play a part that has so much substance.
Yeah.
And when I got to Nashville, I didn't realize that that the actual event happened in the Carolinas. So that resonated with me, and it brought on a whole new special meaning.
Absolutely. David?
Yeah, I mean, it's a great story. It's been compared in theme to The Help and To Kill a Mockingbird. So I think people will really be drawn in with the story. And then having lived here for 8 years before moving to Nashville, it's great to be a part of a story that I think this audience will find interesting and can connect to.
Absolutely. The premiere is tonight here in Charleston. Tell us about those details and how we can go and see this movie.
It's going to be at the Terrace tonight. We have a red carpet premiere at 6 o'clock. Come out and see us, and then we're going to screen the movie at 7. And then several of the cast and the director and the screenwriter will be there to ask questions or answer questions.
That's going to be really fantastic. Lauren, can anybody go to this screening tonight?
Yes. It's open to the public, and then April 13th, I believe, is when it will be in theaters, but the tickets are $25, and it is benefiting a local charity.
Exactly. Tell us about that. That's such a great cause as well.
Yeah, Trident Humane, you know, they're obviously helping take care of animals, and I'm an animal lover, so I'm so glad that the money that's being raised for tonight's screening is going to go towards that cause. But if you can't see it tonight, mark April 13th on your calendar. That's when it's going to go nationwide.
Is it going to be a general release or
yeah.
a big? Yeah.
You'll be able to see it all over the nation.
Wow, very cool.
But we certainly hope you can come out tonight and join us. It's a lot of fun.
Exactly.
And
Some
tell your friends
local
about
actors right here, and make sure you go out. And we wish you guys the best of luck. This is such a great story, and we hope your careers really blossom.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for being here. We appreciate it.
Absolutely.
All right, up next, sometimes you just got to stop and smell the roses. Well, you can do that and a whole lot more at the Charleston County Parks. We're talking Park Week coming up right after this.